Hey, how's it going? Thanks for checking out this video. Support for the channel is definitely awesome. Much appreciated. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Most of the things in the news are focused around just Trump in general, loving him, hating him, deals being made, California, Newsom, just different things like that. And as some of that is kind of important, we got midterms that are coming up. People are talking about the midterm type subjects, especially in New York, New Jersey, things like that. That's pretty much what the news is focused on. Meanwhile, we have this November 1st thing that's coming up. I'm not big on the dates. I'm not big on saying in 2 weeks the world's going to end. I think a lot of it's BS. If this November 1st, the EBT snap, it's actually SNAP, I don't know if it's EBT as well, but basically for the old school people, food stamps are disappearing. This could get crazy. Personally, I think Trump's going to walk back on it. I don't think he's going to do it. I think there's too many people that are going to completely lose their shit. I think he knows the results of it. I mean, he's got enough smart people around him to where he better know the results of it. So, is he going to let that happen? I really don't think he will. But if he does, yeah, it's going to be a little bit chaotic. On the prepping note, get a little bit of extra food before that time. You know, I mean, if you're not really prepping or you got like 2 weeks worth of food, grab another day or two. You know, if you got a year's worth of food, grab another month. I'm not in a position to be able to do it, and I understand not everybody's going to be in that position, but things could get a little bit chaotic. Stores can get looted. The grocery stores, Walmarts, stuff like that. Anybody that basically sells food, plus, because, well, why not just hit a Nike store at the same time, you know? So people are going to get a little bit crazy. There is that possibility. I honestly think it's going to be a nothing burger, but it's a very close realization to some pretty serious social unrest. Another thing that we got going on, I mean, they were talking about hitting some boats, and Trump is like, kill. We're going to kill them all. Dead. Yeah, I mean, I just wish he would act professional one day, but I'm never going to expect that out of Trump. So anyway, that's what people are talking about. That's what the news is promoting. That is the sound clip of the day. We have a lot of stuff going on with Venezuela. Cuba is in on this. They're part of it. They're backing Venezuela. They will come to their side. They will come to their aid, whatever they need. And Colombia is pretty much there as well. They're getting attacked by the U.S. separately through media and stuff like this, and nasty posts and scary tweets and stuff like that. And so that's what's going on. But that holds a little bit of weight, and it can start changing the mind of some of the leaders of these countries. So we have this little coalition of communists right south of us, right off the tip of Florida, and I guarantee Haiti isn't probably going to do much, but it's in that area as well, and they really don't like us, and they sent us all their bad people too. Remember, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and they're eating the pets of the people that live there. That famous line, that was the Haitians. They were blaming it on the Haitians. So, yeah, could they get involved? Possibly. But there's this whole mess of stuff going on down south of us around Venezuela, based in Venezuela. And Venezuela itself has already come out and known as being backed by China and Russia. Because Russia came out and said, I believe, I mean, not, I'm paraphrasing, I guess, I'm just trying to get as close as I can, with Putin saying that if we can do it with Ukraine, they can do it with Venezuela, basically. And they're fully in on it, and so is China. So there's a shit show there. And we got China, and we got Russia in Ukraine. There's still a whole lot going on with Russia and Ukraine, and there's still the biggest movement of military that is going on in China. They're shipping everything to the shores. There's a guy that's in China, I believe, that I saw. He does a vlog. I can't remember his name. Just happened to come across the video here on YouTube. And he put together what's going on in China with the military at the moment. And there's a lot of movement. Everybody that is a vet of the PLA is called back into service. They're not doing a conscription, but that's basically how they're doing it right now. And there was something else that's going on too. We are really preoccupied here as the U.S. goes into this civil unrest and all these other things, and that goes for the West in general. We're occupied right now. We got problems from within right now. So China is there. It can make a move. I mean, I'm not sure what our naval presence is in the South China Sea and around the South Pacific. But if we're looking like we're kind of pulled back a little bit at the moment, sure, yeah, China can go in, and we have all this stuff going on, but all anybody wants to talk about is a socialist commie running for New York, or Gavin Newsom, whether he should run or not, or what's Kamala Harris doing, and yeah, it's easy to get sidetracked with all the crap going on. There's still a lot going on. It's easy to get sidetracked with the media that's pushed your way, with the news, with social media and stuff like that. Whatever people talk about is not what I'm talking about today. Most people aren't talking about it. There's some out there talking about it, but not everybody. So I just kind of wanted to remind myself, as well as remind anybody that watches this video, that SHTF is still brewing out there at a slow simmer to a light boil at the moment in many different arenas around the world. So just because you're not hearing about things doesn't mean it's not going on. In fact, the less I hear about a serious subject when nothing has cooled down, calmed down, or retracted, makes me worry that much more. So, okay, I will leave it with that. Just an early morning video. I wanted to go out and do a hike today. I was going to drive a mile north and go do this hike. And we were supposed to get rain this afternoon, and it was sprinkling when I got up at 4 a.m. So I called off the hike, and I don't know what I'm going to do with myself today. I don't know. Plenty of chores, so that's probably the plan for the day. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Don't forget about the crazies in the world. I will talk to you guys next time. Till then, peace.